everyone, today my dad's going to show you how to put back together a Nutribullet.
And clean it, yes.
Yes.
Because some people, when they use it, they use it, but they don't screw on the top properly where the motor is. So all the eggs or whatever you put in your Nutribullet leaks out, runs inside of it, and makes it really, really smelly. We don't want really smelly, do we? So what we have to do, we have to clean it. And that means taking the thing apart. And I've already taken this apart right now. So Karina, come on, show them how it's been taken apart. So I could clean it. So all this gets really, really mucky and it needs cleaning inside when somebody like your wife or your daughter or even yourself has poured egg, milk, fruit, anything else that you've put in your Nutribullet inside, and these things, they get really, really mucky. But I've given this a good clean. I didn't really want to show you all the muck. I didn't want to make you guys feel sick and ill, so I decided to make it all clean again. Yeah, show them this bit. Look at that, nice and clean, right? Look at that, nice and clean. Can
wow, Dad, it's so clean.
Yeah, it's clean. Squeaky clean. Yeah, so there you go. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to give it a quick dry. Make it all nice and dry. And now I'm going to show you guys how to put it back together again. Which, once you know how to do that, you'll know how to take it apart. And always be careful when you're taking electrical items apart to unplug them first from the mains electricity, okay, and the plug socket. Okay, so let me take everything back over here. So what you're going to need is a screwdriver, and it needs to be one with a crosshead like that. You see that? You see it?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, cool. Because it uses these screws like that.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So first thing is first, I need to get the power lead, and I'm going to screw back on the main part here, the body part. Okay. Back onto this motor. This is the motor for it. Kind of looks like a weird jellyfish looking alien robot thing.
I think.
And so yeah, so this spins in there. So when you put your blade, this is this one, and attach it, it spins the motor around. Well, the motor spins it.
I think I like the red, wiry thing.
Oh right, okay, that's cool. So there you go. That's the motor. That's what powers the the blade, the spinny thing here.
Let them see it.
Sorry.
Let them see it.
Oh, okay. There you go, look at that. It's a lovely, beautiful piece of machinery. And it's powered by electricity and it makes it spin really fast. It's quite a powerful motor. I don't know how powerful this is, but here you go, it's got a rating on it. It says 600 watts. Okay, so that's how powerful this motor is, very powerful. Okay, so what we've got to do, get this plug and feed it over the plug like that, to put this piece on first. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now what you have to make sure is there's a little drainage hole there. That's where anything you spill inside, all the liquid goes down that hole. So you have to line it up with the hole on this side as well. So it's in there. So you line that up. Can you see in there?
Yeah.
So you line the two up together. All right. Very, very carefully. Or is that the right one? Can't remember. Oh no, it's that one there. It's right at the bottom. Sorry. There you go. So you've got 1, 2, 3 screw holes, but this one here, that's where all these juices run down. Okay. and it's the one that's lower. So you've got this bit here, you have to line that up with the hole.
This feels like it's a spaceship.
It's a spaceship. Yeah, it's a weird looking kind of device, isn't it? There you go.
Yeah.
And you can see it's nice and easy to slide on there. There you go. Good. So we've done that part. We know it's in place and it's fixed in place. The next thing we've got to do is get our 3 screws. So here they are, the screws I took out earlier. So I'm going to screw this back on. Screw the motor back onto the grey plastic piece there. Okay, there we go.
You have to do all of them.
Hmm?
You have to do all of them.
Yeah?
All of them?
All of them. Have to screw all of them back on, otherwise it won't work. Here we go, let's screw in. Oh, now, is that the right screw? I think it is.
There's no more screws here.
Hang on a minute, you have to make sure you use the right screws. Okay, I think I've got the right screws. Maybe not. Let me just double check this one. Okay, yeah, they're definitely the right screws. There we go. That's the first one. Okay. Second one.
I bet it's going to take 1,000 minutes.
That's cool. Take your time. There's no need to rush.
I'm just doing fast mode now.
Yeah, trying to go as fast as I can. Can you see that? So now I'm going to screw it in a little bit tighter, not over tight, just enough. So use your fingers so you don't over tighten the screw. So you feel it. Yeah, that's tight enough. That's tight enough. And then this one is tight enough as well. There you go. Okay, that's on. Looking good so far. Now, next part. That's it really. That's fine. Now this next bit is to put this red piece on. Okay. This is the piece that makes it look nice and shiny.
Hey, Dad,
Yes.
can we
You
look
got a question?
Can we look at the screwdriver?
Ah, it needs to go. Look, see that? See this big hole here?
Yeah.
That's where it gets cool. So you need to make sure that the vent on the red body part there is over that hole. Okay. There we go.
Can
So
we
that's
look
in?
at the screwdriver?
This one. There
Yeah.
you go.
Wow.
It's really cool, right?
Yeah, well,
It's
as a weapon.
No, it's a tool so you can screw things together with it. Because without that, it'd be very hard to do with your fingers, wouldn't it? Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so once that's on, we then need to put back this silver piece. Okay? That's another sort of decorative thing there. It's just part of the stand. So this needs to go on as well. Okay, come a bit closer, I can't see you. You can't see me, for sure. Okay, so now we've done that part, and we've got this on. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this on now as well. This is the base part. So we've got the red part on there. Keep the wires out here. We're going to put this bit on the bottom. This is the base part. You can see that it matches, so we know which way round it goes because it matches the front there. Okay? And if you're not sure, when you're taking this apart, make sure you take pictures of everything when you're taking it apart, so you know what screws to go back where. Okay, so it's a very important tip. Make sure you take pictures of things when you're taking them apart, so you can put them back together. And everyone's got a camera phone now, right? So just use your camera phone.
I know who doesn't.
Who?
People that don't have money.
Maybe, yes. But if you haven't got one of those, then use a notepad and a pencil or a pen and just make a note of where you've taken the screws out. So yes, very good point. Okay, so I'm going to put these screws in. There's 3 in this one. There we go. Sorry, I don't show you my armpit too much, do I? And then.
No one can see it.
Okay. Do you want to come closer? Come over here so you can see.
It's already so close.
No, put it over this so you can see it. Screws going in. That's it. Can you see the screws going in now?
Yeah, we can.
Much better view of the screws going in rather than looking at my armpit. So here we go. Next screw goes in. That's it. Just a little tighten up. There we go. So back on here. So now we're going to put this back on now. So this is the actual base part now. So first of all, we're going to have a look at this. Can you see that what I'm putting here?
Yeah.
Putting the cable back there.
You can just see your
There we go. So there's the cable. Now these wires, they have to be out of the way of the motor, right? And this is what this bit does. Keeps the wires out of the way of the motor. Okay, so now we've secured that on. We need to put the wires in. So make sure these wires are out of the way. And then this is a fixture that needs to go back on to keep the wires secure and out of the way here. All right. So what we're going to do is just put this back on. So it's there and it will be able to secure the wires for us nice and safely. Okay. So just have to sort of route the wires in here a little bit first. There we go. Here we go. So here we go. I'm going to screw this down. There we go. Yeah, let's stop. Okay. So there you go. The wires will look something like that. Out of the way, nice and tidy. Now, this bit is look, this bit is squishy. So now what we're going to do,
Squashy.
yeah, we're going to put this in. Okay. So it's a little bit fiddly. There we go. Squeeze that in, or squeeze that on rather. You can see here the back. That's just squeezes in, and the wires are out the way out of the motor itself. So it's in position now. In position, ready for the screws to go back on. And here we go. All back. Screws are in. Now the final piece of this jigsaw puzzle is to put back these little rubber inserts, and these go over the screws to keep it slightly more watertight there. Okay, just give these a push in all the way round and fix them in. They did have a little bit of some type of glue on them, but if you just give them a good push, they go back in fine, and they'll make it the holes more watertight. So there we have it, a nice clean Nutribullet again. A little bit of maintenance, takes about 20-30 minutes I'd say, and you've got a nice clean Nutribullet and you can start reusing it again. Do a quick test. Here we go. A nice clean Nutribullet or Magic Bullet. So it's a buy from me and it's a buy from